Hi, I'm Patrick, and this is Lloyd. Together, we're just got played. We're at the Cloak and Blaster on a Tuesday night. We just got done playing DreepleWars. Join us for dragon meeples, Dreeples.
Dreeples.
I had Dreeples once. I got a shot for it. Cleared it all up.
Glad you didn't give it to me.
We gotta talk. Well, Lloyd, very quickly, tell us about DreepleWars.
DreepleWars. Okay, in DreepleWars, there are 9 different Dreeples. They each have their own power. And the goal of the game is to get the most points. You get the most points by doing a couple actions each turn. You can move to another land. So there's a bunch of lands in play. And basically gather or pillage. Take resources from the land. Those are worth victory points. You can also fight other dragons. So you move and you resolve some dice by rolling and comparing values. Some dice have shields, some dice have more attack, so they're all a little bit different based on which Dreeple you're using. You can also move to lands and attack the lands. The lands themselves are worth points, and that is one of the game end conditions, is if you attack the dragon lands, you take dragon crystals, which give you other dragon powers in addition to your own. And once all the dragon lands are defeated, the game's over. The other way the game ends is if all the rune tokens are gone, then the game is over as well. So there's a couple different ways to end the game, but essentially you're moving, attacking either another player, the land, or you're healing in case you take damage, because you will take a lot of damage in this game.
Every turn.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Every time you gather out on land, you take damage. If you fight another dragon, you take a lot of damage. So.
If all of the players have died several times, they have these little heart tokens. If you run out of heart tokens, it's another condition at the game ends.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
If you wipe out, if you decimate all of the lands, then the game ends. And if you run out of, you already mentioned, if you run out of ruin tokens, then the game ends as well. If there is one thing that you like the most about DreepleWars. I'm going to keep saying it like that. What is the thing you like the most about DreepleWars?
The thing I liked most was my path to victory, which was to burninate all the lands and remove all of the rune tokens from the game while burninating the lands. So the lands are worth points, but they can't be stolen from you. And the rune tokens are worth points, but they can be stolen from you. So I like burninating the lands and getting the points for that and denying everyone else the points from the lands and the rune tokens. So I like that there's another path to victory that's not just collect points by getting rune tokens.
I thought that was interesting that was your plan of attack, was not only to take out the land, but also make sure no one else could get those rune tokens. That was a pretty interesting tactic, I think. If there's one thing I like most about it, is the fact that this game does set up in seconds and really simple. There's only 3 actions you can take. There's a couple reactions to those actions that you kind of have to look at. But other than that, the game's super, super simple. It doesn't take very long at all to learn how to play, and takes even less time to set up. So, and it's also got custom dice in it. But that is something very, very cool about the game. That's the thing I like the most. If you had to pick something you like the least, Lloyd.
So all the dragons have different abilities. Some of the abilities, the wording wasn't quite clear. We had to kind of house rule some of them how we thought they were supposed to do. So I think my least favorite part was just some of the rules on the abilities were a little murky. I don't know if that's by design, to kind of like how you guys feel best, or if it was just we were missing a couple words here and there that would have like really solidified what we were supposed to do.
I can see that. That was an issue that I had noticed as well. They could use a little bit of polish on the rules, not a whole lot, but a little bit of polish on the rules. My concern is, and I've only played it twice now, but my concern is there might be a little possibility there's not as much balance as I would like between the variable player powers. It's particularly one in particular that you're talking about. I feel like that one, the health is so low on one of these dragons, it really can be pretty hindering. I don't know. I'd have to continue to play it more, but if I had to pick one thing, it'd be maybe a little bit of a balance issue, not huge, just a small amount, and then, like you said, maybe a little bit of a polish on the rules.
They do kind of help mitigate that by as you take over other dragon lands, you get more abilities. So you can, if you start out with one of the lesser abilities, you can get more abilities.
That is cool. That's another really cool. We're only allowed to pick 2 things, but that's another really cool thing is every time you take over a dragon land, you get that dragon's home ability. You don't take it from him, you just gain it onto yours. So you just get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It's kind of neat. I mean, I really like that aspect of the
Mutant Dreeples.
Yeah, they just evolve over the course of time. Well, I am Patrick. That is Lloyd. This is the Cloak and Blaster. We just got done playing DreepleWars. Thank you very, very much for watching.
Have a very Dreeple day.
It's very nice of you. You're sweet.
Don't be a sheeple, be a Dreeple.